Morning, guys. It is Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020, and I have some cool things I wanted to share with you that sold. I do have one big item that did sell, but the customer has not paid for it, so I don't want to show it just yet. I'm going to see if she pays for the item, and then I want to do a whole video just about that one item because it's that cool. But here.
I'm Janet Decay the Mummy.
And I'm Grimgory the Monkey.
And together we host
The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout!
Friday nights on Facebook Live.
Well, that was interesting.
Whoa.
Wow.
There's some neat small things I could show you. This is stuff that sold between yesterday, overnight, and this morning. I sent out a bunch of offers, and let's start with this. Let me I just need to double check the prices here. I should have wrote everything down. Okay, so these are Salvatore Ferragamo shoes. They're made in Italy. They're leather shoes with the little bows. They are gently used. The one bow does have a little spot, and it is pictured that way. They're size 8. Those sold for $34.99. Brand new Ferragamo shoes are usually $300 to $400. So a lot of people like to find gently used ones that are still good to wear around. So $34.99, and that's going to the Netherlands through eBay's global shipping program. This is a Ben Cooper Casper the Ghost Halloween costume from the 1960s, maybe early 1970s. But it has the original box, Ben Cooper, the original packaging. This is the mask, and the mask is in good shape. Usually when I find these, they're all beat to crap. And if you look, this costume is still in the package. This was never opened. And I don't remember where I got this from. It could have been when I bought a bunch of vintage things from another reseller friend. But this sold for $29.99 plus shipping. And I had it listed for maybe 3 or 4 months. Alright, and then we have some little toys here that sold. I'm just double checking something real quick. I did sell a Creature from the Black Lagoon Burger King toy. And this went to Area Thrifty 1. This went to Mel and Ray in Hartville, Ohio. This is originally a Burger King toy from 1997, and this is sealed in the package. It's a Creature from the Black Lagoon toy. This sold for $15 with shipping included. So thank you guys. Very nice. Area Thrifty 1 bought that. And then this is a Swamp Thing. This is a glow-in-the-dark Swamp Thing, and he sold for $8 plus shipping. He has his little weapon there. Swamp Thing is from the comic books, but this, I believe, is based off of the cartoon from the 90s. So $8 plus shipping. This is a little storybook doll. It's a Nancy Ann storybook doll. She has a mohair wig, and she has sleep eyes. Her dress is in really rough shape. She's in beat up condition. She sold for $5 plus shipping. I have a bunch of these that have been sitting around, and I think I originally bought a bunch of them from the flea market a long time ago. Alright, this is my one Mercari sale. I don't put a lot of things on Mercari because I noticed a lot of things don't sell on there. And when they do sell, people treat it like it's a yard sale. You know, they always want it for almost free. So this went for $8 shipped. It's a What's Her Face doll from 2003. I can't read that. No, 2000. These were dolls that you could customize, and that's why she has no face. She's called What's Her Face because you can design her own face and give her a wig and stuff. So yeah, that's my Mercari sale. These are vintage 1960s Skipper doll shoes. They're avocado green, and they're marked Japan. Those sold for $13 shipped because they're so little and lightweight, and I was trying to price them competitively. Competitively. Alright, this guy sold for $14 plus shipping because he's heavier. It's made out of pewter and it's crystal. And it's signed by an artist. It's signed Rawcliffe Pewter 1987. So this is very like 1980s Dungeons and Dragon, like fantasy type of a thing. And it's really cute. It's like a wizard guy and he's got a skull and spell books and crystals. So yeah, he went for $14 plus shipping. Here's another Swamp Thing set. This is a Swamp Thing Bayou Blaster. It comes with the bad guy, the car, and this torpedo thing. This went for $20.10 plus shipping. And it's going to James in Lakewood, Ohio. So thank you, James in Lakewood. And he did message me saying that he was a customer of our shop when we had the brick and mortar store. So thank you, James. I'll get that packed up for you. This is a vintage Mexican, like a senorita doll. She's a souvenir doll. She has no markings on her, which I think she was bought and then someone made like the dress and everything, and probably it was sold at like a gift shop. So she's like a gift shop souvenir doll. But she is vintage, probably 1960s, 1970s. She sold for $10 plus shipping. She's really cute. This is a pair of American Eagle ladies jeans. They're size 4. They're, what's it called? Boy jean. So they're straight leg jeans and they're made to be a little more baggy, more loose fitting around the butt and stuff. So more of like a boyish, like a tomboy type of jean. Those sold for $10 plus shipping. And usually I could fold these up and put them in a flat rate envelope. So those are my orders for right now. And we'll see what else sells later today. Alright, hey guys, it is Tuesday, April 14th, April 14th.
What do you say?
2020. And just had a few things that sold from between last night and today. I had a lot of stuff that sold over the weekend. I hope you saw that video. We'll see if it works. But this is an item that I had sitting in the garage for a while. And before it was in the garage, it was sitting in the store forever when I had the store. And I had this online forever. And no one bought it. 1 million people were watching it. At least it seemed like 1 million. It wasn't quite that high. But a lot of people were watching it and no one bought it. And then I think, for whatever reason, it was dropped out of my eBay listings. It's just an old radio for parts. I didn't plug it in. I'm not going to try that again. One time I tried that with a radio and, ooh, it was bad.
It looks like a robot head or the front of a Jeep car.
It does, and it's this really cool orange color. I think it could be Bakelite. It does have a big crack on top, though, and it is missing some of the dials. So I did put, you know, for parts or repair, it is cool looking. But I had it on auction for $15, and someone bid $20. So it sold for $20.50 on auction just to move it and let someone else enjoy it. This is a GameCube game, Pac-Man Versus and Pac-Man World 2. It has 2 games in one. It's the player's choice, and it's complete with the manual. That sold for $20. That was from my own Nintendo collection. So Pac-Man will have a new home, and someone else can enjoy him. And then this is a Skipper doll roller skate set. It's from a whole outfit set. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Skipper doll just for fun on wheels, number 1032. It's from the 60s. So this sold for $12 shipped, and it's to complete someone's collection if they have the whole roller skate outfit and they're just missing the skates. So nothing big for today, but I have been listing away, and we were doing some cleaning. So hopefully it'll amount to something later on, and we'll get paid for our work.
You won't get paid for the cleaning.
I won't get paid for the cleaning now. That's priceless. Haha. Alright guys, some more little small sales. This is Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean. So there's him there. He's a loose action figure. I don't remember who made him, but it is Disney. He sold for $9.80 plus shipping. This was a consignment item from a friend of ours. This is a 1960s green Barbie jacket. So there's the Barbie logo. It's a little jacket with a little green hanger. This is late 60s, early 70s. And it is called, actually it's from 1969, Velvet Venture, number 1488. So that's the outfit pack. It is originally from Barbie Velvet Venture. So that's really cute. This is a Midge doll. Midge was Barbie's kind of like dorkier friend. She had like flippy hair and little freckles, and the freckles I think are adorable. So I'm going to take her out of this bag so you can see her. Trying to do this with one hand here. She sold for $36 plus shipping. I did throw in a couple of like little handmade outfits, some little knockoff outfits, and then she does have her original outfit. And I tried to clean up her hair and make her nice for the pictures. But yeah, she is from around 1964, 1965. Yeah, that is Midge, Barbie's freckled friend there. And I have some more stuff I have to go find. So over here I planted some garlic and some onion. We'll see if they grow. It looks like they're growing a little bit. I've got I had some daffodils and some tulips growing, some flowers there. Over here I've got some more flowers. Daffodils, tulips are weird statuary. Some more flowers, but they're not doing so good because we had some cold, snowy days. And there's some green onion there. A lot of green onion. You point it down at whatever you want.
Well, don't tell me that. Hey, Monster Hustlers! It's James this time, not Janet. No, I don't. It's not Janet with a cold. It's James, the other half of the Monster Hustle crew here. Hey, what am I looking at here at the table here? Okay, so yeah, I'll go through a few things that I pawned off. I sold last night. It's no $700 doll, but hey, did you talk about that here?
I'm not talking about that yet because they didn't pay for it.
Okay, and take two. Hey, Monster Hustlers, how you doing? It's James here for the other half of the Monster Hustle crew. Going to show you what I sold last night. A couple of, pretty decent sales, I think. First thing off, one I already packed up, but one of the three I sold, but here's the two that I didn't pack up. The more interesting ones, I should say. It's a set of vintage Bose outdoor speakers. Pretty cool. Picked these up at a yard sale last summer, and I think I paid $15 for them. They had them at like some 60 or 40 or something like that. But and I had them up there for a little bit since last summer, and they only sold for $40. I took an offer for $40. Actually, I extended an offer to somebody and made an offer, and they took it for $40. The shipping on these are pretty high, but I think that's a tough part with some of these more heavier electronics or heavier items is that the shipping is just astronomical, especially the further it goes out from wherever you're sending it from. But hey, I'll take $40, get some space back. They tested out very nicely. It's kind of one of those things I wish I could keep myself just because they sound so great, but I'm sure when the adventures picking adventures, that I'll probably run into some more of these. So hopefully, if not, I'm good. Don't need them, and they're out the door for $40 plus shipping. This next item is pretty neat. It's a 45 now. There is some money out there in some of these things depending on the rarity. I've never heard of this group, but it's the Daily Flash, and it's a 45 single. Obviously released by Parrot Records. It's Queen Jane approximately on the side A, and the side B is Jack of Diamonds. I looked this up, and I think I picked this up for like 50 cents at a Goodwill. And I looked it up. Actually, I didn't even comp it when I first got it. I just thought it looked interesting and different, so I picked it up, comp it later. And, this thing, on Discogs and some other sites, people were looking for it or had it for sale as well. Just a few of them. They're going for a decent amount. I had it up for like $75. Someone made me an offer of $55 plus shipping. So, you know, that's, again, the return on investment is way astronomical. Even at $3, it would be a really good deal, right? 50 cents. But this was a $55 45. It's in pretty much mint condition. No scratches. It looks brand new. So yeah, this is going out the door for $55 plus shipping. And that wraps up my offering for This Is What Sold segment on Monster Hustle. See you in the funny pages.
Hey guys, we had another sale come through. These sold for $15 each. I believe on this one we had free shipping, and then this one we had shipping on it, but with the two things it was like $5 shipping. I think I could do it medium mail or first class mail. But this is going to Jeremy in Louisiana. So thank you, Jeremy. He bought some of our own DVDs. These are DVDs that we put together. We edited them, put them out on DVD, and had them for sale on eBay. So these are our characters, Janet Decay and Grim Gory, the Mummy and the Monkey. So we are kind of like amateur filmmakers, horror hosts, and YouTubers. So we do have some of these left on eBay, and our eBay store is Mummy Monkey LLC. The Skits and Giggles, Volume 1, that's over an hour of our comedy skits and some blooper reels. The Conquer the Con special is a bunch of cool convention footage put together like a B-movie, and it has like a 50s sci-fi B-movie feel to it. So that's a lot of fun. And we did sign those, and we're going to ship those out today. So thank you again, Jeremy. Hey guys, so I hinted in the video earlier that I had a really big sale, but I couldn't share it yet until the customer paid for it. So I have some smaller sales that also came through overnight. And then this morning...
Do you think you have to really duck down that far?
Well, I'm not sure. We have James there on the camera. So thank you, James. Okay, so I'll show you the smaller stuff first, and then I'll go into detail about the really big sale. These sold early this morning. These are Nike, what kind of Nike? Size 6 youth. LF1. They're like Nike high tops with these spikes. James originally found these out in the garbage. A neighbor on our street was throwing them away, and they're in really good shape. They did sell for $11. They're Nike Air, but they're like a boy or girl size. They're kid size. So $11 plus shipping for that. And then this little dragon. This is a Fisher-Price dragon, part of a castle, like medieval playset from the late 60s, early 70s. This little dragon sold for $25 plus shipping overnight. He's really cute, bright pink. And then the little knight that also goes to the dragon set sold for $8 plus shipping, and this was from a vintage haul that we bought last week. And then these I've had listed over a year. They're Sarah Coventry bracelets. They're gold tone and silver tone. It's costume jewelry. A lot of Sarah Coventry vintage jewelry is collectible and sought after, but a lot of it isn't big money. So this sold for $6 plus shipping, and this was like a flea market find. I probably paid 50 cents or $1 for them, so nothing real crazy there. But what is really awesome and crazy is this sale here. Alright, so I had this doll listed a little over a week ago for $150. It sold within a half hour. The person that bought this doll had a United States mailing address but wanted it shipped overseas. And I told her I couldn't do that. I could only ship to people, I could only ship to the address that's posted. And I thought it to be a little shady and odd. So I canceled the order, and on the eBay app, I guess it automatically relisted it, and she bought the item again. And I canceled the item again, and then took the listing down for a little while. And I did more research on this doll, and she has the markings Ideal BS 12. She's a 12-inch fashion doll made by the company Ideal, also known as a Tammy doll. Well, Tammy dolls were made in the 60s and early 70s just for a short time, kind of competing with the Barbie and fashion doll craze. And she's a Hawaiian doll. She has that pretty tan skin, that really cute painted face with the big eyes. I love her hair and the little flowers in her hair. She's extremely rare. When I was doing research on her, I could not find this doll anywhere. The closest I could find was an African American Tammy doll that had shorter curly hair, and the African American doll was going anywhere between $400 and $500. The regular Tammy dolls that are Caucasian with blonde hair or like brunette hair, anywhere between $60 to $300 depending on the condition and all that. So I thought, well, I'm going to go big with her. I'm going to list her for $900 because I couldn't find anything like her. She could be very rare to have a Hawaiian Tammy doll. And I know she's Hawaiian because she's got the little flowers in her hair, the big eyes, and she was attached originally to this little music box, and it says Aloha from Hawaii. So I'm thinking she was for sale at a gift shop in Hawaii. And the cool thing is, she came from an estate sale from a celebrity, a local celebrity, I'll just say that. But she was attached to that, so she does have the holes in her feet. I did let the buyer know that she was attached to a music box and asking if it was still okay, because I did forget to take pictures of this. And the buyer was ecstatic. She said she wants the music box, and she's very excited to have the doll. She offered me $760 for this doll, and I accepted the offer. And she came with this little dress, and yeah, she's just a little plastic dolly, and I am really happy for this sale. So really happy and very thankful, and I'm going to pack her up and ship her out. So thank you to this buyer, and now you know to look for this doll. This is a BOLO item. Always look for these cute big-eyed dollies.
Or have James go with you and get the doll for you, hoping that it was something good.
Yes, and James, I forgot.
I like how you pointed out that I found shoes in the trash for $11 and that you sold, but not the fact that I picked that up for you at an estate sale.
I was focusing on the doll information, and I forgot, honey. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
So James did find this along with a box of other dolls at this same estate sale, and I guess they were up like on a shelf, and I didn't see them. Because I'm shorter, he's taller.
But when I brought them out, you did say, those aren't really worth much. You thought they were all those sort of...
They were lumped together with some souvenir dolls that were like senorita and like Mexican dolls that didn't have any markings.
Because how long have we had this doll?
She was sitting in the basement for a couple months at least.
Yeah.
And I knew she was something. I didn't realize she was that big of a something. Because when you find these vintage 1960s dolls with those big eyes, and they're very cutesy-poo, like, mod, 60s, 70s with the bright colors. Very cute. A lot of collectors like them. But I did not realize she was a Tammy doll because I didn't check the markings until later on when we were going through stuff in the basement just a few weeks ago. So thank you, Honey Pie, for finding me this awesome doll.
You're welcome, Sweetie Bunch, anytime.
And thank you guys for watching. So yeah. Oh, this is the biggest eBay sale I've had so far. The biggest eBay sale.
Tell me about the last one.
The last one was a $700 doll, and it was made by Mark's Toys. It was the girl from U.N.C.L.E. So remember the show The Man from U.N.C.L.E.? This was the girl from U.N.C.L.E. And she was like a little plastic, like 12-inch doll with all these plastic accessories. And I did take a video of it, and it is in the Monster Hustle playlist probably from last summer. So yeah, that was my other biggest sale, $700. This tops it at $760 for one eBay sale.
So that's your new record.
My new eBay record.
Sweet.
So yeah, that totally made my sales week. Thank you, honey. Thank you guys for watching out there. Mwah. It's rolling.
You let me know.
Okay, so I forgot to mention before, so I wanted to bring this up, and I don't remember if I don't think I did. The Ideal Toy Company, I don't believe they're around anymore, but in the late 60s, early 70s, and there was a Japanese designer who did design a series of Tammy dolls that had the big eyes, like this Hawaiian one, but they were light-skinned and they looked more Asian, like some of the girls were wearing geisha gowns, and it was very Asian inspired. So I believe that the Tammy dolls have an Asian following and collector following because of that Japanese designer. And the closest I can find to finding a doll like this are those Japanese Tammy dolls that were painted up with the big eyes and the eyelashes. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please give the video a like, give it a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe and click the little bell so that way you'll be the first to be notified anytime we go live or upload a video.